Okay, so here's for the big fail. A few months ago, I decided that all the things I planted on this side were going to be all together because there were going to be things that we could pick for Christmas Day, like we all do back in the spring. We think, I know, we're going to do something different. Do it every year. It never, ever works because the cabbages, we've been picking them. They have been absolutely brilliant, but let's be honest, by the time Christmas Day comes, they're all going to have gone. The red sprouts, they're doing well. Clearly no sprouts yet, but they've got plenty of time. But the thing that we planted in the middle, and again, I do it every year, and every year I say I'm never going to do it again, but I planted some potatoes. Now, these weren't down as Christmas potatoes. These were just ones that we planted later than the others. Oh, look, that says greyhound cabbage. So they're not those. And I don't even know, to be honest, I don't even know what variety they are. But anyway, we thought, yeah, we'll plant them now, which is when everyone was advocating planting potatoes for Christmas. And then we'll have a lovely surprise on Christmas Day or, the week before. Anyway, with the nets being over the cabbage and over the sprouts, the potatoes have just been left alone. They have not been earthed up. Life lesson coming up here. And basically, it's only as I've taken the net off the cabbages to give a little hoe around them, I've realised not only have they died back, which you sort of expect anyway, but, well, I'll show you. Here we go. To be honest, the weeds at the moment are horrendous. We have got your perennial weeds. So I've got this lovely dandelion here that's just done that awful crack where you know that you haven't got the whole root. Let's throw that over there for now. But I have been hoeing. I must admit, I haven't been hoeing between the beds, but I've been hoeing pretty regularly. And within a week, all of these, like what I'd call minor annual weeds have been coming up, and it's because it's been so mild. It's been so mild and warm. So, but if you can see, I don't know if you can see from there, let me pick one up for your delight. Can you see what has happened to that potato? If you can't, I'll show you a close-up, but I warn you, it's not pretty because all of my potatoes, or at least all the ones on the surface, there's a giveaway, have gone green, and it's completely my fault because, as I say, I did not earth them up. If you don't know what earthing up is, it's basically just piling a load of am I even going to bother doing this? I'm just going to pull them up. Piling a load of earth or anything really to keep the tubers on the top dark so they don't hit the sun, so they don't go green. There you go. That's a potted bit of science there. But yeah, so if I pull, I'm not going to cut these off first because, as you can see, my hurry wasn't up to it. There should be a lot left in the ground, but all the ones on the surface are green. So I am going to imagine that I have lost, sorry, Rocky's very interested in this. I think I will have lost at least a quarter of my crop, anywhere between a quarter and a half. Let's call it a third of my crop to, just complete negligence on my part. My excuse, it is just an excuse, is I didn't see what was happening because they were between two of these big tunnels, but I should know better. So I am going to dig them up anyway because I don't want to leave them in the ground any longer because I don't want them to get slugged as well. What's left, I want to be okay. So I'll dig them up. I'll do a pile of green and a pile of normal. And we'll see what we've got at the end. Ooh. Oh, look at that though. Oh my goodness, that one would have been so good. Oh, is it worth keeping that one and cutting that bit off? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's going to have to go in the middle of the two piles. I don't know what to do with that one. Right, okay, here we go. dear, yes, I realise there's an irony in the fact that I've just lovingly moved all of those worms from one side to the other. I've just sat on them all. Sorry, worms. Right, okay. Well, I said 50-50, didn't I? No, I didn't actually. I said 2.5. Well, anyway, whatever. These are what I've actually got. One or two, in fact, I think it might just be this one, has got a little hole in. There was a slug on one, so obviously if I'd left them in the ground any longer, they'd have just got slugged as well as whatever else has hit them. But these are all okay. The sad thing is, let me show you this one first. The other day I was watching Claire over at the Farmyard Garden, and if you've seen her Sarpo Mira potato harvest, it's amazing. She's got a potato as big as her head. So when I dug this up, I thought, oh, that's a bit like Claire's, it's a really big potato, but green all around there. Now, if it was the only potato I had in the world, I would chop that off and eat the rest. But what would you do? Do you save? Actually, no, I'm not going to. It's got a hole in as well. So that tells me that's been in too long. But, you know, anyway, that's what could have been. That's what could have been if I'd been alert enough and bothered enough and, I don't know, just enough to cover them up, to earth them up. I've also got this one, which is a lovely size one, and that's only just going green. I might put that on that pile. I will put that on that pile. There's a little rogue one run away there. But when you look at all the ones, they've actually, some of the green ones have started to go a bit black as well. Now, as far as I'm aware, the signs of blight, I couldn't see any, but it was difficult to see as you know, once your haulms are in this sort of state, it's difficult to tell whether they'd had blight or not, but I hadn't noticed any previously. But like I say, that, again, excuse, not a reason, my bad, is because I just wasn't watching them. I wasn't watching them, and they were hidden away, getting on with their own thing. You know what potatoes are like? You just throw them in and more or less forget about them. But because I had these two big tunnels either side, I just wasn't taking care of them. So yeah, all the green ones. Look at that one, that's a lovely big one. But edible ones, no, they wouldn't have waited till Christmas in the ground. A complete waste of even thinking about that now. I definitely will not be doing that again. But yeah, big fail, but I think it's about time we just start to look around for a few little wins. Well, I've just been having a little circle around these raised beds at the top of the plot, and let me just get rid of these and I'll be able to show you what I've found. But again, it's something that's been completely covered up. I keep using that as an excuse, don't I? But it's the truth, because in here at the front, I don't know if you can see, I've got a whole load of celeriac, loads of leaves, not really bulking up as much as I'd like at the moment. But in between them, I saw some other leaves and I thought, hold on, I've forgotten I'd planted any carrots. So, I don't know if you can tell, they're actually quite similar to the celeriac leaves. So I'm going to bring you around. I've got not much of an idea about what I'm going to dig up, but I think it's worth showing you. I mean, look, these weeds, I don't mind these, they're dead easy. Actually, the chickens like these ones, so that's good. That's a good, and that's another, I keep coming up with excuses today. It was final resting places last week, and this time it's excuses, right? Throwing them there. Right, okay. I have got Cador, that's off the failed garlic, Mercado de Paris, and Atomic Red. So they are the two sorts of carrots that I apparently planted in here. Because I know I've been complaining because Mike's had a brilliant carrot harvest this year, but if the top is anything to go by, oh no! Oh, that is really, really desperately unattractive. Are you ready? Okay, not too bad on that side. But that side, oh, that is so horrible. That is so horrible. Wood lice, I don't mind. But there's loads of little ippids of some sort. Right, okay. That then, that's just going. Compost bin's right next to me. Okay, let's see. I don't know what carrot that was. Let's see if these are any better. Oh, I don't. Oh no, they're not going to be. Oh, they're not going to be. Oh no, it's just another fail. It's not a good little win at all. And look, this one. This because again, because I haven't picked them, because I haven't seen them. I just thought this was all celeriac. Okay, come on. There must be one good one. I'm looking for leaves. I'm looking for right. Okay, come on, carrot. You're the one. Crikey. Have you ever seen a bunch of uglier carrots than that? I mean, you've got to laugh. You've got to laugh, because what else is left? I mean, I suppose, again, in a good way, I can say, well, I didn't know they were there. So therefore, the fact there is anything is a bonus. But yeah, I think, crikey, how many lessons am I going to have to learn this year? Okay, the search for little wins continues. Okay, I do remember planting carrots in here and onions. So let's just have a look. I can see there's a few little dying back onions. You should never do that with them, Jane. You should always lift them gently, because they have feelings too. Yeah. I don't know if I've got many feelings left for you, pesky veg. Now look, I think the fact that that's green on top again feels quite solid. But you know, I can take that as a very, very small win. That can be something that I can eat immediately. I wonder if I should leave them in. I've got a couple of onions. I'm going to leave them in, you know. But what I'm excited about, although knowing how excited I was about the ones I've just shown you, maybe it's misplaced, is digging up a carrot that's edible. Okay, Jake the peg there with his extra leg. Oh, you know what? Oh, that just smells lovely. I know, it's a tiny, tiny carrot. I think I should give up gardening. Right, okay, let's try another one. We might get a bigger one. At least it's a nice colour. I'm going to try this one. The fact they're coming up so easy tells me they're not very big. But are they damaged? No, they're perfect. They're probably not ready to be pulled up. But look, okay, where can I put those so you can see them? So you can see that I am having little wins. There's my wins. Come on, carrot, you could be the one. You could be the carrot of all carrots. Let's have a go. I mean, yeah, there's not much leaf either, is there? And it's... Okay. I don't think we're going to have to worry about storing carrots, at least my carrots this year. Mike's got boxes of them. It's not about comparing, is it? It's not about... There we go. They do smell lovely, though. Here's something else I need to check up on, because you can see, if you remember, I took all those strawberry cuttings, not cuttings, some of them are cuttings, a couple of months ago now, and they've been left in this tray, which was since filled with water. I had them in here because it was so dry at the time. Oh, look, that one's coming out. Okay, let's just see if anything has happened. Yes. I can tell you something, that smells terrible. The water is awful, but these actually look okay. If I get one that I left attached to the parent plant, you know, I'm going to use that to lift it up and just see if we can see. Oh, okay. I don't know if you can see there. I've probably unrooted it. There are roots on that. Let's tuck it back in, which tells me that that has taken. So look, this actually, I mean, that's how weird it's been this year. New growth coming on that, looks really healthy. I have got all these lovely free. Oh, look who's, oh, I feel terrible now. Look who's here. Right, okay, I'm not going to bring the camera. I'll show you. If I get my phone out. Oh, I've disturbed this lovely creature. Oh, bless him. I nearly picked him up. Oh, what an absolute win. I'm so sorry, little frog. Now, I'm tempted to take him down to the pond, but he's obviously really happy in there. Oh, bless him. You know what? I'm going to put some of these pots back in and give him a little bit more cover, because I've taken this little house apart, haven't I? So much as I love the fact there's some free strawberries here, I don't like the fact that I've dismantled this poor old froggy's hiding place. So I'll pop a few back in and give him a little bit of cover, and then we'll leave him alone. Bless him. There. Okay, it's the end of the season in the polytunnel. I was asked the other day if I was going to do anything in here over the winter, and at the moment I just want to clear it out. It's that time of the year. You come in, like if it had come in a month ago, it would have been, oh, isn't it fantastic? But you just look at it now and think, oh, I just want to clear it up and get started again. The tomatoes are, yeah, pretty much finished now. I will be saving seeds from some of them. But yeah, they're not looking great. Ooh, what's that one? I don't know. It's a nice colour though. So yeah, it's just a case of clearing these all out. I'm not going to show you me harvesting tomatoes again. You know, I will have so many videos in the past. But yeah, if I get a little tray full of these, it might not be the best tomato harvest for me. Again, compared to Mike's, he's had, crikey, I don't know how much, lots and lots and lots of tomatoes. I think I'm just going to have to basically admit he's a better gardener than me. He's certainly more attentive. He's certainly, yeah, on top of his watering and stuff. But yeah, if I can get another, should I even pick you know what, I am even going to pick the green ones. If I can get another tray full of these, I'll be happy. Green tomatoes going in as well, because I do just want to get these plants right out. What do you do with your green tomatoes? Do you make a nice green tomato chutney? I have heard of green tomato curry. Meant to be very nice as well, but we shall see what we will do with these. But it's just no good them staying on here, because they've been and gone. What are these? What are these? I don't know if you can see or not through all the dead. Ooh, walked into a cave. But here, whoa, I've got not just one, but two Tiny little aubergines, and they are the Listada Digandia. So I wasn't expecting to find any more of those. Win. I don't know if you can call this a little win or not, but we have had a whole load of bark chippings delivered for Mike and my plot. I mean, we're going to have to move it all. Mike started moving some into his already, but I'm very, very much looking forward to getting on top of my paths because they haven't been topped up for a couple of years now, and they are just compost. So yeah, quite a lot of work to do in the future, but that's looking good. These are some of the padron that are turning this beautiful, oh, that's a green one, beautiful red now. We have picked a lot green and I've pickled them, but yeah, should I pick that one? Let's pick it. Come on, we've got to have our little basket of wins. I can't pick it. Here's another one. Let me see if I can pick that one. Isn't it funny the different shapes they are? I wonder if it's because where they are on the plant. Oh, I can't pick that one either. And then we've got these Trinidad perfume, which I've tried for a few years now. And although it's only a skinny little plant, it's a very healthy little plant. I might actually try and keep this one over winter. But yeah, these peppers look good. Not tasted them yet. If they pass the taste test, again, I'll save the seed. But yeah, I'll try cutting this back and keeping it over winter and just see what happens. And I mean, win, big win here. So even though the food on my plot is starting to dry up a bit now, Mike's plot is still giving. He is harvesting so much. He's clearly the better gardener this year, and it means that we've been able to stock up our pantry with so much stuff at the minute. I've never done any water bathing before, but oh yes, we've got jars coming out of our ears this year round, so we're not going to be stuck for food. But it's not just, there's a crow, it's not just what you can dig out the ground, what you can pick and take home and eat that is important to me. Especially at this time of year, it's just so quiet. It's really quiet. It's beautiful. Coming up to Halloween, which I absolutely love. There goes the crow. Yeah, just because your harvests might not be up to scratch, shall we say. Just look at mine and think you're not on your own, you know. So what I want you to do, this is what I want you to do. This is my call to action this week, is I want you to be really honest and really daring and put in the comments below what your biggest fail has been this year. If you haven't had one, maybe your biggest win, but really I'm interested in the fail because after all, I've shown you mine, so you can show me yours. So we will look forward to having a read and seeing that after all, we are all just in the same boat. So take care and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.